Hey there, my name is Aaron Hughes and I'm the real estate investing copywriter. And in this video, I want to share with you the one key component that will make or break every deal that you have. So whether you're working with motivated sellers or cash buyers, or you do syndicate deals or funds, or you're a flipper, or pre-construction, you're in commercial or residential, it doesn't matter what kind of deals you do. If you want to do more deals, you need this one key component, and that is trust. Your audience, whoever they might be, need to trust you. And as they get closer to doing a deal with you, as they work their way through your sales process, they are always evaluating the level of trust that they have with you. And if that trust increases, they're more likely to do a deal. And if that trust decreases, they are less likely to do a deal. Therefore, in every piece of marketing you have, from websites to videos to postcards to emails to texts to direct mail to pamphlets to books to emails, every piece of marketing that you have needs to communicate trust. And when you communicate trust over and over and over again, your audience of motivated sellers, cash buyers, or whoever will more likely do a deal with you. So let's talk about a few ways that you can embed trust in your marketing. These are ways that you can create more trust just by using the right words in all of your marketing content. There are a number of ways that you can build trust into your marketing. I'm going to just list a few here in this short video, but just realize that there are many, many more ways that you can build trust. So one way to build trust is by having testimonials. You should be collecting testimonials from as many of your motivated sellers or cash buyers or whomever as you possibly can. The best kind of testimonials are video testimonials. The second best might be one with a photo and a full name. The third best would be a photo or maybe a first name or something. But even if you can't even get those, just get testimonials from as many people as you can, because testimonials help create trust because they show that you have done this kind of deal before with other people, and therefore you're more likely to do a deal with your current motivated sellers or cash buyers. Another way to communicate trust in your marketing is to use case studies. Now, case studies are kind of like testimonials, although I like using them especially in situations where I don't have the actual testimonial from the person, or I want to add some context around the testimonial. And case studies really are like a short, think of them like an article or a report, but they don't have to be very long or very formal. And they just describe the before, the after, and then what changed in the middle. And so the before might be, I was struggling to pay my mortgage and I was getting foreclosed. The after is I got the solution and I was able to sell my property fast for cash. And then what happened in between is that I met such and such an investor and they helped me with my situation. So before, after, and what changed. And so case studies are another great way, very similar to testimonials, to communicate what you do. And that's going to help support that trust factor. A third way to communicate trust is just to get in front of the camera and just be relatable. I realize that you may not feel comfortable in front of the camera. You may feel that, you aren't articulate, or that you might have flaws or not always be clear, but just get in front of the camera, because just having that face-to-face presence, whether it's a Zoom call or a video like what I'm doing now, just having that over and over again will help to communicate trust because it creates familiarity with your audience. And when you're familiar, then they will come to trust you. Another way to build trust is to communicate some charitable work or some community work that you might do. It's helpful just to show that you have a philanthropic side and that you're willing to help out other people. Another way to create trust is to have photos of you and your family just doing kind of regular family stuff, playing in the backyard with your kids, or having a barbecue, or sitting around the dinner table with your family. These things make you relatable. They show that you've got a family. That helps to elevate trust. Another way to communicate trust is with endorsements that you might have from well-known people. Now, you don't have to look for the most famous Hollywood movie stars to endorse you, or real high-level politicians. Look for local, well-known people, local politicians, local celebrities, the news media of your local area to endorse you in some way. And that helps to create trust too. And the last way to create trust that I'll share in this video is to have some kind of guarantee or promise that you stand behind, that you'll communicate to people to show that you are backing up what you say with real action. And so it might be that you guarantee to wholesale the person's house in 7 days, or that you guarantee that you will have a cash flowing property for an investor with a minimum amount of ROI or something. Of course, you have to work within the laws of your area, but those are a couple of just off the cuff suggestions of ways that you can kind of provide a promise or a guarantee that just helps to create a sense of trust, that you're trustworthy and back up what you say. There are many more ways to create trust as well. I've just listed a few in this video, but you'll want to take as many of these ways as possible and embed them in your marketing. And the more trust you create in your marketing, the more heavy lifting your marketing does, so that by the time your motivated seller or cash buyer is actually interacting with you to do a deal, they will have a lot of trust in you, and they'll be way more likely to do a deal. And then you won't have as much heavy lifting to do in your kind of face-to-face interactions at the very end, like right up before that deal. It's all about stacking trust and stacking trust in your marketing ahead of time. You cannot overdo the trust element. So take a look at all of your marketing and ask yourself where you can put in more and more trust elements all the way through your marketing. And this will help you do way more deals. My name is Aaron Hughes. I'm the real estate investing copywriter. And if you want more strategies to help you do more deals, head over to realestateinvestingcopywriter.com.